In this episode, we'll talk about 3 great apps you probably haven't heard of for producing great social media content for your dealership.
Welcome to Down Payment, the podcast for used car dealers. Prepare to learn something new about the industry that keeps us moving.
Welcome to this next episode of Down Payment, the podcast for used car dealers. And in this episode, I want to introduce you to 3 of my favorite apps for producing great social media content. So anyone that's been working in automotive sales for the last 10 to 15 years knows that the name of the game is consistently putting out good social media content and really leveraging those social channels. But social media content is a lot of work, and it's really hard to make your dealership stand out from your competition. But there's some apps that can make it a little bit easier and do something unique, and that's what this episode is all about. I want to introduce you to 3 apps you probably have never heard of or haven't used that can actually help you stand out. The first one I want to talk about is Snapseed. Snapseed is a powerful photo editing app, free from Google, but it's available both on the Android and Apple platforms. The thing about your photos on social media is you want your inventory to look good, but it takes a lot of work to put your photos on a computer and work on them in Photoshop. Where you can produce quick content with your phone and still make it look really good, you want to do that. Snapseed's a powerful tool for that effort. It allows you to do simple things like apply some preset filters. Some of them are really good. And even some more complicated things, levels adjustments, contrast adjustments. And important for your inventory presentation, it allows you to add frames and text to photos really easily. It's an easy to use app. It's not hard to figure it out. And it's one I recommend you check out. The next app I want to talk about is called Life Lapse. Now, Life Lapse is a stop motion animation video tool that lets you really easily produce a catchy, visually interesting, and pretty unique look to your inventory presentation videos. It's completely smartphone app based. And it lets you take a series of photos that it will stop motion animate for you really easily. This app does have a free to try option for it, but pricing for it for 1 month is $9.99 a month currently, and $49.99 a year. They also have a lifetime license for $59.99. It's something that we used a little bit for our dealership. And for those of you that are tuning into the video version of this podcast, you can see what one of our inventory stop motion videos look like. So check us out on our social media channels for that. One of the benefits of this app is it's pretty easy to use, and it comes with a great set of tutorials and example videos, so you can kind of get a sense of what you do with the app. And really valuable, something that you don't see many dealers doing at all. It's a way to make your dealership stand out on social media. And then the third app I want to talk about is Adobe Premiere Rush. Adobe Premiere Rush is possibly the most powerful smartphone app-based video editor currently on the market. It is an app that definitely requires a bit of a learning curve, but you can produce really high-quality short form vertical video content, which is what you want for a lot of your social media content, pretty easily and with a lot more features than you can do with pretty much any other video editing app. Now, there's a little bit of cost to this. It comes with the Adobe Express subscription, which is currently costing, looks like $9.99 a month. Or if you already have the Adobe Creative Cloud, which is pretty valuable for your marketing efforts anyways, the app comes with that subscription as well. Great app to check out. So Adobe Premiere Rush, Life Lapse, and Snapseed, 3 powerful tools to supercharge generating content for your social media. With that, it's been another episode of Down Payment, the podcast for used car dealers.
Thank you for listening. Down Payment, the podcast for used car dealers, is a production of Meta Financial Services Incorporated.